Guys, all the big teams in the EPL are interested in the star boy Mohammed Kudus. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City all want Mohammed Kudus in January. But then in today's video, I'm going to give you a roundup update concerning that particular transfer, whether it could happen in January or not, and also what West Ham are doing to make sure Mohammed Kudus stays until the end of the season. We're also going to take a look at what Ancelotti, the coach of Liverpool, had to say about Mohammed Kudus. Let's not forget, West Ham's next game is against Liverpool. So he said some few things about Mohammed Kudus. And also, julen Lopetegui has identified a weakness when it comes to the style of play of Mohammed Kudus. And he says Mohammed Kudus needs to work on that. We are going to take a look at that. Also, we'll talk about players such as Abdul, fatawu, issahaku, and also Partey live here. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. The year is about to end, so please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to, thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. My name is Adam, and you are watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Mohammed Kudus, if I'm not going to lie, he is West Ham's most important player. The player has not played 5 games, but yes, still, clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City all want Mohammed Kudus. And in fact, like, they want him in January, because when the transfer window opens, all of them will try to negotiate with West Ham. But on the other hand, West Ham also wants to keep Mohammed Kudus. They are aware of the release clause of 85 million euros, but then they have decided to set Mohammed Kudus' price tag at 100 million euros. Now, the reason is very simple. They know all these clubs, they don't value Mohammed Kudus at 100 million euros. So when they mention that amount like that, the likes of Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal will be like, that money is too much. I mean, why don't you reduce it a bit? We want to negotiate that. And most of them might back off because, I mean, the transfer window is limited. So you need to be looking at other options, and that would help West Ham keep Mohammed Kudus until the end of the season. Now, Mohammed Kudus still has a contract with West Ham until 2028. And currently, this is the situation with Mohammed Kudus' transfer. For Man City, we all know what is happening at the club. I mean, in their last 12 games, they have lost like 9 games or so, and things are not going on well. Now, everybody is looking at Man City as the whooping boys. Man City, dear, everybody can whoop them right now. Asante Kotoko can beat Man City at this moment. So Man City wants to do something different, because the way things are going here is becoming too much. They want to do something different in January, so they want to bring in more players, and Mohammed Kudus is part of that list. When it comes to Arsenal, Bukayo Saka is injured, and they have looked through the EPL. They want someone with the experience, someone who is already playing exactly the way Bukayo Saka has been playing for Arsenal. Mohammed Kudus is that guy. So this is why Arsenal wants him. When it comes to Liverpool, they are looking at him as a replacement for Mo Salah. And I mean, it could happen or it could not happen. Liverpool looks like a complete team now. They have a lot of forwards, but then, in my own opinion, and Abdul and Senquine, a lot of meat do not spoil soup. So adding Mohammed Kudus to that great setup at Liverpool is not bad at all. I want to see my star boy win a trophy. So guys, this is the reason why all these 3 teams are interested in Mohammed Kudus. And I've already told you, West Ham, they are not willing to sell this particular season because Mohammed Kudus is their most important player. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about West Ham's next game. It's against Liverpool. And Ancelotti, who is a huge admirer of Mohammed Kudus, have some few things to say about Mohammed Kudus. I'm going to read it out very quickly. You can see that on your screen. And this is what he says. He says that, I think he's a good player, and that's for sure. Everybody sees this. He can play multiple positions. I think he played here for Ajax against Liverpool as a number 9 as well. He's a big threat for them. And this is what Ancelotti is saying about Mohammed Kudus. If you have a coach who is already interested in you, yet to play against your team, and saying that, see, the whole team, now your biggest threat, you are the biggest threat in the team, yeah? Then you know that the coach really has been watching you for a very long time. And let's not forget, Ancelotti was from Netherlands before he came to England. So definitely, he has seen Mohammed Kudus play before. You understand my point? So guys, Ancelotti today, he's on full praise for Mohammed Kudus, what he has been doing so far when he was at Ajax to West Ham and everything. And that game, Charlie, it'll be tomorrow. That West Ham Liverpool game, it'll be tomorrow. We'll make sure to bring you all the necessary updates live here. But then, julen Lopetegui here is one coach that wants to push Mohammed Kudus to go beyond his left. Now, he says that Mohammed Kudus, he's good. It's not like Mohammed Kudus is not good. He's good. But Mohammed Kudus needs to work on his weakness, which is the defensive aspect. When they played against Southampton and won that game by 1-0, Julen Lopetegui did not go there to go and praise Mohammed Kudus. He says Mohammed Kudus should work on his weakness, which is the defensive aspect. Now, let me read to you exactly what he said, a small portion of it, very, very quickly. Julen Lopetegui said that, I think any attacking player is much better if his focus is on his defensive work. It always happens when you are focused on your defensive work. Normally, your attacking performance is going to be better because football is about being focused always in a collective game. I think he was doing that, but it was pity he was out for 5 matches, and it's all easy to recover the rhythm in the Premier League. He also added that we are happy with him, but we are happy because I think this is the only way he has to understand football. It's a collective game, and despite each player having their strengths and his way to understand football, he is doing well and he is helping the team. When you do that, all other players are going to show that they are better. This is the only way I understand football. It is a collective game, and on each one of them, they have to put their best for the team. And this is what Julen Lopetegui had to say about Mohammed Kudus. You don't only have to focus on the attacking aspect. You have to also focus on the defensive aspect, because at the end of the day, you need to help your team. Football is a collective sport. And yes, because you're an attacking player, when you get the ball, only attacking, you need to help the team when it comes to defensive aspect. That is explanation of everything. Let's not forget, Julen Lopetegui once said that Mohammed Kudus plays for himself. And this is his way of trying to tell Mohammed Kudus that, see, if you are attacking, that is good, you're helping the team, but then also simultaneously try and also help defend. Try and also help the team defensively. That would make you a complete player. That will help make you a team player. That will help you to become a complete player. And he says this is how he understands football. So guys, moving away from Mohammed Kudus, let's talk about Thomas Partey. Deeney has said some good things about Thomas Partey, and he says that when you go to England right now, Thomas Partey is being nicknamed Mr. Reliable. The reason is very simple. If you ask Thomas Partey to play as a goalkeeper, he will play. If you ask Thomas Partey to play as a midfielder, he's playing. If you ask Thomas Partey to play as a right back, he's playing. He is reliable no matter the position you put him. I'm going to read exactly what Deeney said about Thomas Partey on BBC Sport. He says that he is becoming Arsenal's Mr. Reliable. Put him at centre half, it doesn't matter. Put him at right back, it doesn't matter. Holding midfield, and it doesn't matter. He just plays where the team needs him, goes about his business relatively quiet, and helps Arsenal to get a huge win against Crystal Palace. And I mean, Thomas Partey is that guy. I've always said that when Thomas Partey is playing in the midfield of Arsenal ends up scoring a lot of goals. And I mean, it is clear, evident. When they played against Ipswich Town yesterday and Thomas Partey did not start that game, we all saw it. They only scored 1 goal. So, I mean, Thomas Partey getting all these accolades, me, I'm happy. If Arsenal do not want to extend his contracts, they are going to lose a great player. I'm not going to lie to you. Arsenal need to do the right thing and extend Thomas Partey's contract because he is a good player by our standard. This is a player who has said on camera that if the coach wants him to play as a right winger, he has everything to play as a right winger. Yeah, he said it. He says if the coach wants him to play as a right winger, he can play. You understand? So, guys, Thomas Partey, they really forced this season for Arsenal. But let's say Arsenal as a team, they are just like Tottenham. You understand? They just do not even do anything. They will not win anything. But, guys, this is the updates that has to do with Thomas Partey. Moving away from Thomas Partey, let's talk about Abdul issahaku. And this one is a bittersweet update because Ruud van Nistelrooy has finally mentioned Abdul issahaku's name in an interview, saying that, see, the honest truth is that after they lost their previous game, if they have some players around like Abdul issahaku, who was immensely important for the club last season in the championship, even this season, like they would have reached some place. He wants all his good players back, but most of them are injured, and specifically Abdul issahaku. Now, I'm going to read to you exactly what he said. He says that, of course, you need some luck. Keeping best players fit is crucial. Losing Fatawu to a cruciate injury just a week before I started was a massive blow. It's a huge loss for his team. And this is what Ruud van Nistelrooy had to say, because he says that, see, the losing with the losing, if we had all our good players around, Abdul issahaku and co, it would have been different. And that is the truth. Immediately Ruud van Nistelrooy came, the only thing I said was that imagine Abdul issahaku playing under him. The things he could learn, the things he could do. You understand my point? Jordan to the banging goes here and there. You understand? So to me, Abdul issahaku, I just pray. Make he return as quickly as possible, because if he returns here, the things the boy will do, we just hope that, for the best, he returns in good shape, and that's what he knows how to do best. Because the truth of the matter is, if he plays very well, I believe there are clubs in England who would take a look at Abdul issahaku and sign him from Leicester City. Chelsea that like signing small boys. Come on. They'll sign Abdul issahaku, bro. They will sign him. So guys, this is the update I have for you concerning Ghanaian the Black Star players. The question is, if you were Mohammed Kudus, will you stay at West Ham, or you take your chances at one of these clubs? Man City, Arsenal, or Liverpool? Let me know your answer down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.